Today we are having the webinar uh, on the topic idea to reality, building successful startup. This is one of the very relevant topic being taken up by our esteemed resource person, Dr.M. Balamurugan, assistant professor, uh, one of the premier college, American College, Madurai. So we are very happy to invite him for this webinar being conducted by the IGNOU Regional Center, Madurai, in connection with the National Startup Day 2025. So from the year 2022, every year we are having the practice in IGNOU that a series of webinars and various other uh, showcasing activities are taken up during the celebration of National Startup Day. So these startups, you may be all well aware that from the year 2016, it is highly popular in our country because instead of making everyone to go for job, everyone can come forward to think up some innovative ideas and take up some entrepreneurial activities to economic growth of our nation so that they can become the job creators in the country. In this line of aspect, if you see that a lot of measures were taken in the by the government and various sectors are improving to and many budding entrepreneurs having the startups and ecosystem is being developed at various levels. So we want to give or sensitize our students because you are well aware that Indira Gandhi National Open University is one of the premier institution of higher learning. Even in the recent foundation day also, the majority of our students have showcased their innovative products and innovative thoughts, ideas by in the exhibition at the headquarter level. So we are also being part of it. Now we have the webinar in this aspect to give some ideas, insights to our students. In this line, I request our esteemed and very rich, renowned, experienced person. He has worked in the abroad also. So he has very good coverage in this field. Then he has conceived this particular topic for this webinar. So I am very happy to invite him for this webinar. Through this webinar, you will get so many insights and feedback, give valuable feedback after listening to his the very insightful lecture. I hand over the session to you, sir. You can take up the session. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, please unmute mic.
Good morning, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this session on From Idea to Reality, a building successful start. Today, we are embarking on an exciting journey through the dynamic world of entrepreneurship. where the ideas evolve into thriving the business that shape industries and change lives. The startup ecosystems has been recorded growth in the recent years. According to the report of Statista, the global startup economy generated $3 trillion in a value in the year 2023 alone, underscoring the immense potential that lies the transforming innovative ideas into real world solutions. However, this growth, the path to building a successful startup is fraught with the challenges. The study shows 90% of startup or fail. The key reasons, if you analyze it, one is a lack of market need. Second one is running out of cash, and lost and but not least, not having a right team. These are the three major key reasons to failure the startup. 90% of startup. In this sessions aims to equip to you with the knowledge and practical insights navigating these, looking to refine the existing venture, the strategies we will cover the designed to set up you the path toward success. Next 1 hour, we will explore the several critical areas, fundamental startup journeys. In this sessions will designed to be a interactive and engaging sessions. I encourage to you to participate actively, ask questions, share your thoughts, and make the most of these opportunities to learn and connect. By this end of our time together, we will have a clear understanding of startup process and be a better prepared to take your ideas from concept to realities. Some of who has walked the path of entrepreneurship, I understand both the excitement and challenges that come with it. I have experienced the highs of launching successful products and lessons learned from ventures that did not go as planned. I, in this journey, the fuels of my passions for sharing insights and helping others navigating their own entrepreneurial path. Let's drive, explore, and innovate together. This is your chance to learn the power of ideas and turn them into the impactful reality. I'm excited to see the ideas you will bring to life and the impact you will make in your respective fields. Thank you for being here. Let's get start our exciting journey from idea to realities. Let's start by addressing the foundation of every successful startup, the identification and validating the right ideas. That is the first step, first and foremost step. You must identify it. That is identifying the identifying and validate. That is the most important ideas. So that it is going to found the validating right ideas in a country like India with its a vibrant and diverse economy. The potential for innovative ideas is immense. The challenges lies identifying the problems, worth solving, and ensuring those ideas market ready to through the proper validations. How we are going to find the problem worth solving? In India, with its a vast populations, is over 1.4 million people, present numerous opportunities for solving unique problems across the sectors such as healthcare, education, agriculture, technology. So these are the major sectors nowadays is booming, and we are going to identify the how we are going to identify the problems worth solving. First one, observe everyday challenges. Look out the daily inefficiencies. For example, in India, logistic and supply chain sectors are rapid with the more challenges, where the delay and the inefficiency of common places. So that is a common problems in logistic areas. Same in education field, there is a lack of skill creations. It is a very big challenges. So as a startup, you need to identify these are the problems. And second one is the personal experience. You must to gather the personal challenges for instant to that. For example, if you take that Ola cabs, the founder found this Ola cab in his personal experience. When he is booking a taxis in India, he take a lot of challenges, lot of problems. Then he has ideas to create that Ola cabs. So innovate the Ola cabs. So in your personal experience, you can gather it. And third one, industry gaps. Analyze the industry gaps. For example, in India, healthcare sectors faces accessibility and affordability issues. Presenting opportunities are telemedicines and health tech startups. These are the industry gap is there. In India, there is a healthcare, there is a tech startups. Health tech startup is a very big gap is there. So these are the three ways we are going to identify it. According to the National Association of Software and Services Companies, their statistics says that the 72% of Indian startups are focused solving domestic problem only. They are not highlighting importance identifying the localized issues. So everybody think that the uh, domestic issues nearby your local areas in local district or in your localities, what problems highlighting, what is the important identifying that issues, focus on that issues, that will be created a great success. The Indian startup also ecosystems has seen a 13 percentage increase number of startups addressing core industry challenges. For example, fintech, health tech sectors, these are the core uh, industry challenges. After identifying the issues with the worth of problem solving, and you're going to get the feedback and market analysis. After identifying the problems, you need to get the feedback, customer feedback, and you need to do the pilot programs and to analyze the market. So these are the three major factors you need to consider to identify the problems. Next, the validation of the your startup ideas effectively into the Indian context. When you go for the customer feedback, you can provide the surveys. You can utilize or you can like a surveys or interviews to understand the customers' needs, their potential, who's the potential customers, and these are things we can. What is their uh, need identifications we can do through the customer feedback. And second one is a pilot program to launch a small scale versions your product or services to test the batters. For example, Swiggy. If you take a Swiggy, they are not launched in the entire city. They initiated, operated in a neighborhood in a Bangalore city neighborhood only. They started a small neighborhood areas, and they validate the demand for the food deliveries, and it is their success. They identify the issues and identify the problems, and they do the pilot programs, and they success it, and they extend the food delivery chains in other cities. So this is a next step, validating the your ideas, startup ideas. That is a pilot program, and to analyze the market, to data-driven insight to access the market size, growth potential, competitions. These are the things we need to identify. How we can identify that? How we are going to analyze the market through the Google Trends, social media analysis, from various sources is available in online. You can collect it and you can analyze the market. There is a strategy which also says that the 42% of Indian startups fail due to the lack of product market fit, because they are not important given the market validations. They are not giving it importance. 42%, it is a very big number. Okay, so this is a major points things. And second one, conducting an effective research. That is the most important things, critical component for any startup success, especially in a diverse and economic country like in India. Understanding the target audience and analyzing the competitors provide a valuable insight that driven the strategic decisions. So, how we are going to identify the target audience? That is a demographic diversity span of various income levels, age groups, or urban rural divisions. So you can identify it, and beyond the demographic, understanding the values, lifestyles, and behavior of the society. It is a more crucial one. You need to understand those psychotropic insights also when you are analyze demographic segmentations, and behavioral data. That is the most important thing to do the find the target audience, analyzing the customers' behaviors. Nowadays, if you see that Indian e-commerce market, 27 percentage is grow in the year 2021. It is driven increased internet penetrations and smartphone usages. In the year 2022, it is increased 43%, from 27 to 43%. It increased it. So this is a way the behavioral data in societies, how the customers behavior are changed. That analysis also we need to do. After that, find out your target audience and to analyze the competitors and market trends. That's the most important things. Knowing your competitions is a key and differentiating your startup. Here, how some of the competitors stay ahead in a market trends. So first one is competitive analysis tools. You need to analyze the SWOT, that is a strength, weakness, opportunities, which is understand the competitor's positioning, and find out the reality review, the industry report, and trend analysis. For example, in Indian educated sectors, growth is 39% in the year 2021. It is a significant investment of online education platform. So that is a e-education sector. That is a electronic education sectors is grow 39%. So it means there is a huge flow of investment in online education platform. So which is lead. This is the industry report. So you need to follow that industry reports and customer reviews and feedbacks to analyze the competitors' feedback, to identify the gaps and opportunities, to recurring the complaint about the competitor's product can be an opportunities for the importer. It is one of the things. So your competitors product, what is the feedback, what's the reviews from their customer, what they feel it, what is their understanding. So that feedback, that identification of gap, that we can convert into our opportunities as a startup opportunities. So how we can make it? That is a Nokia failure because they are not adopt the Android software. So which is lead? The Samsung is adapted, and that identity, the Samsung's identify the gaps, and it is created opportunities in a market leaders or market captions. So the Indian startup ecosystems expected to reach $1 trillion in the year 2025, according to the NOSCOM report. In that particular sector of fintech, digitech, health tech, all in the technology-oriented sectors. The sectors which is going to lead the technology, it's going to expected to reach $1 trillion by end of the 2025. So to make sure, make understand it, and keep it in your mind, you need to when you do the research, keep in your mind and the tech also. And third thing, to develop the business model. So the once you are connected through the market research, conduct the market research, the next step is to developing a reboost the business model. It involves crafting the business model canvas and exploring the revenue streams and the cost structures. So, how the business model will be created? What is the value of the proportions? So, unique value your startup ideas. Identify that values. For example, if you see that Paytm, they identify it simple and secure mobile wallet. This is success. This is a value proportions. The Paytm, they secure the providing a simple step. Anyone can access the Paytm. Second thing, it is a secure mobile wallet. It is a secure mobile wallet. No need to laptop or no need to desktop or nothing. They have a mobile phone, and with the internet facilities, they succeed. So that is a valid proportion. What is your business value proportions? So you must create, when you create a business model, you need to create your business value proportions and clear define the target customers. So who's your target audience or customers? What is their convenience? What is their prioritized? Which is more important for the particular customers, for your the customers. And the third one is a channel. You must do what product you are going to, or what services you are going to deliver to your customer, how we are going to deliver. That is the more important. For example, if you take a Zomato, it is an online platform and mobile apps to reach the customers. So they decided how I'm going to reach the customer. So what way I'm going to reach the customer. And next is exploring the revenue streams and cost structures. So that is the most. The money is the more important. Cost is also the more important. So understanding where your revenue will come from and what cost will you incur, vital for financial stabilities. That both is more important. How you are going to earning the revenues, where you are going to, where you will get the revenues, and how you are going to spend it. That is both the things are more important. So the revenue streams identify the multiple revenue sources. It's more important how we are going to multiple your revenues. If you take the Byju's, they have a large largest platform in edutech, in the e-tech platform. They generate the revenue from the subscription models, offline coachings, and international sales. So these are the diversifications. That is a revenue, multiple revenue sources they created when they started the Byju's in India. And second one, when you are look after the revenues, you need to consider the cost structure as well as to fixed and variable cost. In a SaaS startup, that is a small and a startup, says that significant cost might include the technology infrastructures, development, and marketing structures. In recent survey in Indian startup, diverse streams are 25% of more market fluctuations. And there is a in India, the software as a service, they projected to grow the compound annual growth rate is 25% between the 2022 2025. It is highlighting the important cost management in a tech-based startup. So they are going to reduce the cost to 27%. So this is one of the things. And the next one is, next we are going to talk about the minimum value product, MVP, minimum value product. How we are going to, one of the most critical steps in the startup journey to creating a MVP. In this process allows you to develop the basic version of your product. All these three steps completed. Then in this step, you need to develop your product and test it in the market to refine based on real user feedback. So in this approach is particularly value given the diverse consumer needs and rapidly changing the market dynamic. For example, if you take it the uh, initial steps developing the minimum value product, there with the design or low code platforms, functional prototypes, everything you need to consider, and you need to rapid prototyping. Second one is a pilot testing. So before a full scale launch, test your product with a small group of users. And this approach was successful used in the Indian startups. Already we have discussed Swiggy. When the Swiggy startup, initially they have a piloted the food delivery services in a selected Bangalore neighborhoods. So they are not started immediately. They tested they have created a product, few product, and they tested the services, food delivery services, selected Bangalore neighborhoods. So the 60% of Indian startup successfully launched the MVP, that is a minimum value product, saw the reduction of time to time market by 40%. 40% or them reduce it. They are not testing nowadays. They are not testing the product. Once they start them, once they get ideas, immediately they enter into the market. They never tested the product. So it is one of the reasons for the failure. That is already I told you, 90% of startups are fails. And this is one of the reasons. They never test it. They need to rapid prototyping and pilot testing. Uh, that will be getting a driven through the success of the startup business. Next one is incorporating the feedback and refine your offering. After the getting the feedback after the pilot testings, to incorporate that feedback, getting the structures from the mechanism through the surveys, user interviews, analyticals, and you need to get that feedback and you need to apply the feedback into your product to improve your product. For example, Giant Byju's continuously refines the content based on the student feedback and performance data. Every week, they refine the content. So this is one of the reason for the Byju's reach the students quickly. So the refines the content or refine your product based on the surveys or based on the structured feedback. It is most important, and interactive improvements. That methodology you need to adapt it to make incremental changes based on the user feedback. So in this approach helped startups like Freshwork to evaluate that customer relationship management software to better meet out the customer needs. This is a more important things. So interactive improvement to get the feedback from the customers and implement the feedback in your startup, in your product, and again you need to go and get back the meet out the customers and get back their needs. So this is one of the uh, important startup success to feedback to refine your offerings. Next one is team building. So behind every full success startups is a strong, cohesive team. That is a more important. Without team, without support team, no business will succeed. No one man will cannot bring the entire business, entire ideas. So building a right team with the necessary skills and roles is a crucial navigating the complexities of a startup driven growth. So you must to identify the core skills each startup, the roles like a software developer or user interface or user refines designers and data analysis are essentials. A consumer focused the startup might to prioritize the marketing and consumer service roles. So identify the skills uh, in your startup. What type of skills, what tech oriented skills you required, identify it and include it. And leadership role, it is a more important beside the technical skills. Leadership role like chief executive officer, that is a CEO, strategic persons, what is their visions, what is their missions they are going to implement, or what is the strategic plan, how they are going to implement it. And CFOs, that is a chief financial officers, that is a financial management is more important, crucial one. For example, if you take it the Flipkart, the Flipkart success driven the strong leadership team. The Flipkart success because of a strong leadership team. They balance the technical experts with the business financial strategies. So both they are balanced and they succeeded. So the core skill and leadership roles is a more important for the successful uh, the team building. So the as per the LinkedIn report, top three in demanded skill in India startup are software development, digital marketing, and data analysis, analytic. So in the economic times of survey found that startup diverse teams are 2.5 times more likely innovate effectively, more than the normal team, 2.5 times more likely innovative effectively. They the startup teams, they work, they give a productivity more than the normal one, no more normal businessman, 2.5 times. 2.5 times. It's a very great one things. And the next one is strategies for recruiting the co-founder and team members. So the team building is a more important, and core skill and leadership roles. How the team member they are going to select, that is through the use of professional networks like LinkedIn or industry event to find out the potential co-founder or team members. The If you see the Zerodha, that is a stock exchange broker, build the team through the strong networking within the financial tech communities. So Zerodha is one of the grow. So these are the business startup ideas. Success means they have a strong networking within the financial tech communities. So that is one of the reasons. Then equity competitions, offering the equities to attract the talent willing to take the risk potential towards. Many Indian startups like Zomato have used this approach, build their teams. Sorry. And third one, cultural fit. In the recruiting the co-founder or team members, the third factors we need to consider the cultural fit. Beyond the skills, he ensure the team members share the startup visions, values, and cultural alignment to maintaining the team productivity, team success. They must know that. That is a cultural fit is one of the important key role. So the creating the MVP and building the winning team are fundamental steps of startup journeys, and prototyping and testing and interacting based on customers feedback, and to refine your product, meet the market needs. At the same time, assembling the skilled and aligned team ensure your startup has expertise and coherence necessary to driven the ideas, the startup ideas. And Indian ecosystems offers immense potentials with the right strategies, and find out the positions of venture in sustained success. Next one, securing the funding for your startup. So securing funding is a critical milestone for every startup. Fuels growth, enables the product development, and helps the scaling the operations. The Indian startup ecosystems, there are multiple funding avenues available, each with its own set of advantages and challenges. And here we are going to explore some funding startup, that is bootstrapping, crowdfunding, venture capital, how the effective pinch that to attract the investors. If you take that bootstrapping, it involves starting growing your business using the personal savings or revenues generated from the business itself. In this approach allows the founders to retain the full control over the startup without external interference. But here in the bootstrapping have some advantages. It is a complete ownership, and there is no external or no other person interfere the business decisions, and great financial discipline is there because it is your own fund. You have a discipline to spend the money, to spend the finance. Okay, but there is a few challenges. That is how in your own financial resources have a limited resources. It can lead to slow the growth of business or in your scalings. Second one is that crowdfunding. It involves raising the small amount of money from the large number of people, typically through the online platform. This method is gaining a popularity in India for its ability to validate ideas and build the customer base. So, in the crowdfunding, there is a different way of funds they rising, like rewarded based, equity based, or donation based. So these are the way they are generate the crowdfundings, and it give us some advantages. It is the market validations. You can identify the market validation when you're giving your startup ideas to into the public, in a small group of people. They understand it. Okay, this startup ideas have a huge potential or a huge growth in the future. So you have the market validations and building a communities, and reality to easy to access to get the funds. So these are the advantages in the crowdfundings. And venture capitals. The venture capitals involves funding from professional investors in exchanging for equity in companies. It is a common routine for startup looking scale rapidly. So it has some of the advantages to large amount of capital we can generate in this the VC method, that's the venture capital method, and we can get the mentorship as well as, and there is a networking opportunities. It's getting a networking opportunities, but a few challenges also in the venture capital. So that also you need to consider the loss of equity and potential loss of control over the decision making. You cannot take your own decision making. There is a possibilities of loss of control in the during the business decisions. So these are the uh, way of selecting the funds, and the three way of selecting the funds, and how the effective pitch of investors, how we are going to preparing that, identify the key elements to find out the crucial securing the funding, whether the approaching the angel investors in the venture capitals or crowdfunding platforms, whatever may be. In any methods, any two method of that, how we are going to select it. One is the problem and solutions. Accelerate the problems your startup to solving, how your solutions stand out. First one is what is your startup problems, how you are going to give a solution in the standout. Second one is a market opportunities. What is the market size, growth of potential, customer segmentations. So these are the things you need to look after to provide the data, and to offer the significant opportunities. For example, in education, in e-tech, education's electronic education technology, in educate tech market, projected that reach $10 billion by 2025. It's a big opportunities. So the education sectors, online education sectors, technology oriented, it is going to generate, it is going to projected $10 billion by end of 2025. So it means there's a great market opportunities. So you need to identify these opportunities when you are going to selecting the investors. Then the business model, explaining your revenue streams, pricing strategies, and what is your cost structures, and what is your team members, who are your team, highlight the strength of your teams, and what is their expertise, the each team members where they are experience, each team members have some experience in some of the specialized, some special field. So you need to identify, you need to showing to way They have capable for existing visions and financial projections, which is provide the realistic projections, including the revenue forecast, profit margin, break-even points, all the things you need to identify. Next one is leveraging technology and digital tools. In a today rapidly evolving the business landscapes, technology plays a pivotal role in a scaling and automating operations. For startup leverages, for right digital tools can significantly enhance the productivity, streamline the process, and provide a competitive edge. In India, where the digital transformation is accelerating and embracing these technologies crucial for startup aiming to grow and succeed in a business. So how the using of technology to scale and automated process. So process of automations like robotic process automations or RPA can automated a task like data entry, customer services, and inventory management. A recent survey says that the process of automations, uh, 43 percentage of job or there is no issues, 43 percentage. The rest of the 57 percentage of jobs, employees need a training, update the skills in the tech oriented. In the recent surveys, 43 percentage they don't have at present they don't have any issues. Rest of the 57 percentage they need to process to update the skills. So that is one of the things. So using the technology, the process of automations and cloud computing, like Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud, enable the startup to scale the operations without the need of heavy upfront of investment and infrastructures. And using the digital platforms, that is a more important. Online platforms allows startup to access the borders market. Example, Baiju leveraged digital technology to scale the small tutoring business into global educator leaders. So they started the small. It's like a tuitions, okay, digital technologies, but they lead it in the global education sectors and introduce that AI and machine learnings. So these technology, that is artificial intelligence and ML, AI and ML, that is artificial intelligence and machine learnings technology helps to preventive analytic and personalize the marketing and customer services automations. For example, Paytm. The Paytm use artificial intelligence, that is AI, to enhance the customer experience and driven engagement. If you go for that, if there is any issues or some things, automated, that is artificial intelligence send the automated message to the customers. So it is one of the success. And a tool for the productivity, marketing, and management. What tool you are going to use for your productivity? For the product management or collaboration tools, which tools you are going to use for there is a lot of tools. Project management is available for Asana, Trello, or Zira, Zira. So these are the tracking tasks, managing the process, projects, and ensuring the team alignment. Uh, so in India, Freshworks uses these tools to manage the global team effectively. And another tool platform like Slack or Microsoft Teams facilitating the real-time communications and collaborations, which is especially the vital the remote teams. If you're taking a marketing tool, social medias, so you must use engage uh, to buffer the help of social medias combine and schedule the posts and analyze the engagement in frequently. That is the most important thing. So if you take the Zomato use of these tools, maintain an active online presence to engage with the customers. That is one of the success of Zomato's. And another tool for the marketing is a Google Analytics. Another one is a software platform that helps the business digital marketing provide the insight website performance, helping the startup optimize digital marketing strategies. This is especially useful in India's competitive online marketplace. And management tool. What type of management tool you are going to utilize it in the CRM, customer relationship management? That is a Zoho, CRM, Salesforce, or so many CRM softwares are available to manage the customer interactions to improve the sales process. So that gained the global recognitions for its effectiveness. And second one is financial tools. Which type of financial tool you are used? Either you are using a Tally or QuickBooks or any other personalized financial softwares. So managing the finance, invoicing, compiling, and crucial startup managing a rapid growth. So how you are going to utilize the tools, that is a more important startup to focusing the customers strategies. And if you taking the next one, crafting the go-to market strategies, that is GTM. In this strategy is crucial for any startup aiming to launch successfully and capture the market shares. In Indian market, with its unique demographic and economic diversity, GTM, that is a go-to market strategy, can make all the differences. To now we are going to how to develop the strong brand and online presence and implement the effective scale sales and marketing techniques to ensure the startup resources. So the first one is strong brand and online presence, the brand identifications, unique value proportions, UVP. It is a it is a clearly mentioned that what makes your startup unique. What is the unique product that you need to convey that information, convey the information in a modern ways. And second one is a visual identity, consistent branding across all the platform, including logo, color, schemes, and other areas, which is helps to create a memorable impressions to the customers. So the brand, which is like urban companies, for example, if you take urban companies, they have a visual identity and to build the trust and recognitions. Third one is online presence, which is creating the well optimized websites, uh, cornerstones your online presence, tool like Google Analytics, uh, which is help to optimize your site search engine to improve the viabilities or visibilities and engage the social medias like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. So these are the platforms to engage your audience and to make sure that to interact or to show your products to your customers. to engaging the community through the engaging content and influential collaborations. So these are the most important things. And next one is effective sales marketing techniques. So you need to adapt the reaching the target audience with the diversifying conversations of sales techniques, sales and marketing techniques. So that is one of the things as a content marketing. Providing a valuable content help to build the authority and trust. If you take uh, UN Academy, that YouTube and blog posts will be provide the free educational content, attracting millions of users in that platform. UN Academy. Next one is email marketing. Building and email list can customers engaged and retentions. For example, if you take the Zoho campaign, help the automated and personalized email marketing efforts. If you go for the Zoho campaigns, automated message will become. So that is one of the effective marketing tool, and some of the sales technique you need to adapt it. Sales techniques also, which is inside sales, that is leveraging the technology for remote selling to become an increasing importance for your startup. CRM tools to manage the leads, streamline the sales process. When you are using the customer relationship tools, so it should be a manage leads and automatically streamline the sales process, and referral programs to encouraging the satisfy the customers to refer the new clients can be the powerful way of grow to your startup ideas. So in fintech startups, Zerodha is successfully used referral programs to extend their users base. So Zerodha, they have a team network with the referral programs. So these are the sales techniques we are going to identify. And last one, overcoming the challenges and pivoting. So every startup faces challenges on its journey, and overcoming these obstacles is a key determined success. Dynamic competitive Indian market, understanding the common pitfalls and knowing when you pivot your business to make a difference between the success and failure. So how we are going to avoid the uh, failures, and how we are going to manage the cash flow management, and scaling the informations very quickly, and how we are going to provide your strength grows, customers feedback, competitive pressures, everything, how we are going to adapt to it, and what is the strategic assessment of the business, customers approach, and how you are going to execute the customer approach. So these are the things we are going to in the overcoming the challenges, and finally scaling and sustaining your startups with the market penetrations, market diversifications, and partnership with the established players, international expansions. So with the help of this, to adapt the long-term sustainability and adaptability with the customers approach and loyalty programs, you can invest your investments, your money into R&D, research and development areas, to sustain the startup requirement, a strategic approach to combine the market penetrations, diversifications, and strategic partnerships. So this is a way to success, and it's a come to closing remarks. Thank you for all joining today's sessions from idea to realities, building a successful startups. Over the past hours, we have explored critical stages of transforming the simple idea into throwing the business. We have discussed how to identify and validate your startup ideas, conduct the effective market research, and develop a sustainable business model. And also we delivered into the creating of MVP, that is a minimum value product, building a strong team and securing the funds and leveraging the digital tools which is into the business. And we have identifying the validate your startup ideas, conducting through the effective marketing research, and scaling the operations. Each steps is crucial and navigating in a complex journey of entrepreneurship. Remembering, build a successful startup is not just about having a great idea. It is about executions, presence, and continuous learning with a practical example and statistical insight shared today underscores that importance of data driven and decisions and strategic planning. As you are move forward, keep in mind the value of adaptability and reliances. The challenges are inevitable, but as we seen, even the most successful startup had a pivot and overcome the setback. I encourage everyone to take advantages of these opportunities to connect with your peers. Networking is a powerful tool for entrepreneurial world. Whether you are looking a potential co-founder, partner, or mentor, so these connections you make today with you invaluable startup your journey. And please feel free to engage contact informations, join our online discussion forums, and to engage with one another. Collaborations often leads innovations, and who knows, your next big ideas partnership would stem from conversion today. Thank you once again for your active participations. I look forward to seeing incredible innovations you will bring to your life. Let's stay connected and best of luck your journey from idea to realities. And my special thanks to the uh, senior regional manager, director, Dr. M. Shanmugam sir, and Assistant Regional Director, Dr. G. Anbalagan sir, for giving this wonderful opportunities to share my views and experience. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we are very thankful to you, sir, for your very insightful lecture. And last 1 hour, many of our students have participated in this web lecture and have attained the benefits. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the participants, including our coordinators at the study center, assistant coordinators, and our esteemed colleagues from the other regional centers also have joined in this forum. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all our esteemed students who have present in this uh, webinar in spite of their busy schedules. I thank every one of you for making this webinar a great success. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your highly valuable lecture. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much.